Hi guys, I'm listening to music again because I can't stop the feeling. Um, I'm making a merge today. This time I did a marine merge, right? So that would mean this time it was a Paragon merge. Last time maybe. What's left for Spara? Did I cross off the one last time? Yeah. Would be fun. Such Paragon is pretty enjoyable tower to use, I think. Let's see what I get. Oh, key dial isn't turned on. Reducing it to copy and paste. What's gonna be? What's gonna be? What's gonna be? Wrong. Bad answer. Phantom. Not listening to Phantom Regiment this time. Listening to concert band this time. Instead of marching. It's not quirky. Okay. Just hit Phantom, huh? Wait, that look like. Oh, what am I gonna do with the fire? Hmm. I don't want to make the fire around the car. I don't know what to do with it. I don't really want to make it just plasma. I think that would look kind of bad. And hmm, this might be a little tricky. I'm gonna take Sexpert for reference. So I'd enjoy doing a marriage that uses the 4th century types at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think I'll be able to do that with Desert Phantom. That doesn't seem like it really work. Maybe eventually. It's just looking here. What do I do with this? I am not keen on this combo, if I'm being honest. If I use this base is kind of ugly though. Then I wouldn't have to figure out what to do with the fire. Um, we could just put the Paragon mask on here. Um, Interesting that the tier 4 has a more intricate little skull thing than the tier 5. Oh, no, it's just because then it becomes the entire mask. I guess that's what's going on. So like the hat almost feels simpler on the tier 5. Anyways, and not really use this base. Even though I do like Desert Phantom base better. This might work just because I don't have to do that fire. And I'm probably gonna replace the mask with yeah, I don't think I want to keep the skull mask, so it'll probably be better to use the base where I don't have to replace the whole mask. Okay. Mm, know what I would do with the shells. I guess I could just make the background be like a claw. That might be kind of fun. And from there, I could just make everything purple. Right? Right. Yeah, that should be fine. It's not going to be the most interesting merge, but I think it'll work. It'll work okay. Hmm. Hopefully, I can get some better symmetry paradigm that is happening. So I'm not terribly proud of this one or this one. Those are the only symmetry paradigm merges I've made for this challenge. Ooh, wait, I think I need to double check that I've signed it for. I'm gonna pause the video and do that. Just as I thought, I had started filling out the form previously, but then I got to a part where I had to ask my parents for the answer, so I didn't know. And then I forgot to ever get back to that. That's pretty relevant to making a merge. So let's get back to this. Okay, so I think I just need a couple Sentry Paragon assets. Interesting. The hammer. Well, not the screwdriver. Oh, I know it. It's on here somewhere. It's not true. Okay, found the arm, but it is very low quality. It's not fun. This forward facing, quote unquote, paragon masks are so dumb. Man, when I put effort into them too, drawing the stripes, jeez, it's awful. The paragon grabber. No, thank you. Or do we just start deleting bad, crusty assets? They're just taking space. Just 3 to 1 go. Hmm. Um, actually, real quick. Start the timer when I'm finished making new assets. Crazier does this look? Kind of low resolution. Not low resolution, but like low quality. Not sharp. It looks like it got resized or something. It was just compressed. It's all compressed, always. So, 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 so I think this will go in place of the hand holding the shells. That might look kind of fun, just having a little robot arm sticking out there. And I want the mask to put over the face. But I want just the front of the mask. So I'm gonna get a cutout that doesn't have any of the other bits and pieces. It's kind of hard to see in here. So, just like that. Cool. And then I can easily add some depth to that once I stick it on. I think that's all the assets I need. Right. Good one. Start base. Oops. Let's read that. Like this. Colors. Isn't it? It kind of works. It makes sense that it would have a light around the top because there's a hat and it's covering up the light. Just to restrict them a little bit. Oops. Hmm. Yeah, a little bit more. Why am I getting so picky with the small things? It's literally chasing me as like there's no reason this should take a while. I'm gonna what am I doing? First of all, put a copy over here. So this can make the this can give it a little bit of depth. Should get to it, and this one will be a bit lighter. And yeah, that kind of works. Just those together. Save the one that isn't cut at all. That way, I'm not worried about needing to prepare it at any point. For any reason. Um, it's not ideal. It's fine. I don't know what I'm concerned about here. Um, okay. Let's start with the hat. Why did it select so much? I just did one thing and then it selected like the entire hat. That's just a high threshold. Two lines. Jumping is selecting the hat. This light. I just need to make this a bit of a lighter gray, like the hat on Social Paragon. And geez, even that little bit is losing a bit too much contrast. Let's do it like this. And you could just drag this down. So it's really a dark gray. About there, use a little bit more contrast. I like reading maps because you can get a recolor while keeping all the contrast you want. Okay, what am I going to do with what's up here? Um, I have a couple ideas. Maybe I can make it look like the tools, or I can make it look like the circle thing. Can we get like Century Gun back? I don't want to try Century Gun. I think that'll look cool. Maybe. Not entirely sure. Hmm. I don't know what that look. I guess I can give it a shot, even though it's gonna take quite a bit of time. I mean, if I just do quick and dirty low. Oh, it didn't work because I had the wrong selection mode. So, so if I just plop this right here, will it be cool? It looks kind of dumb. I'm not gonna do it. Just do it placing it. Should use the screwdriver. Would the screwdriver look fun? And these are the teeth. Should I just use one of those? Should pan this out a bit more. Just take just the tip of the screwdriver. Put the perspective a bit better. It's kind of fun. Oh, but there's no way I'm getting that one later. Shoot. We'll just use screwdrivers because that doesn't need to fit any kind of perspective. Is there an asset for the screwdriver besides the one I made in August 2020? Where? The hammer in a minute. Ew, look at that giant stray bit at the bottom. It looks goofy, but I kind of like it. I'll go with this. I don't really have time to try more random things. I've certainly done enough. Ooh, look at that. That's a fantastic screwdriver asset. Simply beautiful. Just have this entire screwdriver here. It just looks so nice. Big again. Okay, I like it. I vibe with it. I do. I really do. Next up, we will be covering this stuff up. So this comb just kind of bleed through a little bit. That's fine right now. So I'm gonna put some of this. Okay. I want this to have yellow stripes like the. So the base will just kind of be me again. Shit, that's the one pretty flat. Dang it. So color gray that I didn't consider good. Uh, okay, well, I can just include it by. Yeah, rid of that. Now this one needs to be yellow. With a nicer shade of yellow. It's kind of so. The contrast now. Don't want to be too dark. Yeah, I'm just going to put some stripes in. Yeah, like that. Cool. We can get rid of the rest of that teeth. 10 minutes in already. I've barely done anything. That's okay. Stuff I have done is epic. The stuff I haven't done won't take that long. Right? I was supposed to just recon those again. Just turn on the threshold. I feel like I'm selecting everything. Every selection. It's just a lot of gray on this timer. It's ugly. This will be a map. Although I can't select the colors from the Paragon reference because it's all purple. It's all purpled up. Let's get non-purple century for reference. Okay. Sure if there's stripes on this. Actually, might. This will be the lighter version, and this will be the darker version. I think this will look cool. Help. Streamline at the top. Contrast. Okay, that seems fine. Well, that's actually looks a little bit too light, so I'll just do that. Something. Doesn't look like it's fitting the curve. And yeah, you kind of get that little straight thing that's happening. I'll also do a little bit of stripe here. Oh, this detail is so unnecessary. Probably did not need to spend time on that. But I think it might look a bit better when I recolor the rest of the gun. So, shot I can get that green stripe in there. I think that might look cool. Um, you know what? I'll do it a 5 time later. For now, I need this coat to be not the color that it currently is. Okay, hopefully that'll work. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I kind of adjust the coat here, because usually when I don't bother to fix up selections at all, then it kind of bites me in the butt later. Because I realize there are weird bits hiding in the merge. To fix them, it's annoying. Just use the center code. Who wasn't done? I can't tell. I add a tone in here. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more shiny. I think it's okay. I want to make the monkey ground. Oh, I forgot that. I forgot the whole hand thing I was gonna do. Let's start by erasing this. Hmm, erase this. Good enough. Fourth arm. So smaller probably. Actually, not bigger. No, I guess it is a pretty big plot. So just don't have the arm be too visible. Yeah, that kind of looks. I think I am gonna make the fur brown. Yeah, the like orange fur, I think just looks ugly with all the purple. This shade of orange with this shade of purple, it just looks bad. Hopefully I can just do a bit of this. Yeah, that works pretty nicely. Huh. Kinda done. Guess that works for time. After I fix up the outlines, might have some time to polish this up a bit. See some grime in lights from here. Nice style. A bit darker to match Desperado. I don't know why Desperado is a shoot. It's a slightly darker shade of brown, but is to do with it. I'm yeah. And then I have a minute and a half left. I can just use that time to polish. Very cool. Green here. So much gunk. I don't know why this is such a gunk heavy blue color. I guess probably because I took some very low contrast parts of the image and then made them contrast a lot because his coat was all just dark gray, so you couldn't really see much difference between the colors. Then I came in and then I turned like yeah, it was dark gray and a very dark gray, and then I turned it into a dark purple and a light purple. So there's so much more contrast in it that it reveals a little bit crust. Like there's a very small gradient between dark gray and darker gray, so then you don't get the full range of colors you would want between dark purple and light purple. Like between the dark tone and the light tone of purple, there if there are like 1,000 tones between those two shades, then there might only be like 50 tones between the two grays. Okay, so let's do that's 20 minutes. Yeah, it's a pretty nice cleaning in there. Looks a lot better, I think. Yeah, check that out. Fun. Cool. That's another image for the books. And yeah, okay. Oh man, why is there so much runtime left in the video? Of course. I need to have the double feature where I put together the balloon exclusion zone. Find all the links. Here. Oh, I finally get to put it together. This is so fun to see it. Okay, not live, but you get to see it. Stack them all on top of each other. What a hilarious thing to have these giant wings onto his. It's crazy how long this ended up taking to finish. We made it halfway in like 24 hours, and then spent the next like 3 weeks waiting for two people. So it turns out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Perfect. So since I don't need to make the feed, this will be pretty simple to put together. Should be pretty quickly. It should be pretty quick. So all I have to do is put them all in place, layer them correctly, and then add an outline. The outline will take a bit, but it should be okay. This one is the top. Void next, which is fate. And flora. Gallery Valkyrie. Don't show my heart. Showing back as on the dance floor. So too. Koala and Shaker Dance. Dang. Okay, for you, snake. Is that snake? Yes, that is snake. That's a pretty cool one. Like the yin and yang. Just Shiva. 43 feet. So like DJ on the not for the three. I also don't need to update that list. It doesn't matter anymore. Just kind of bothers me that all the layers are in the center and then I'm gonna have the actual thing off to the side, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, buy orbs. That's fine. That doesn't matter. Let's stick everything on. Okay, this is gonna be a bit awkward. Does this fit on? Right about there. Should be a bit higher up. Looks like it's covering. It's not a bit too much. Huh, okay. Figuring these out might be a bit harder than I thought. Okay. I'm just gonna do these one at a time so we can have a big fun reveal at the end. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. How does this fit on? Oh, this kind of sticks out a lot. Should probably go like, how's this one? Okay, this one doesn't have anything important on the rims. That should be fine. This one looks easy. Oh, but surprise is kind of not, but so different. Okay, well this is same. Should be like there. That's fine. Well, the chippy dance is so good. Well, definitely good need to set the length a little bit. Well, actually maybe not. It might work out. I think that's good. Let's put that over a little bit. Because it should be more over here. It is surprisingly hard to puzzle pieces together. Yeah, this might take more polishing up than I thought. Here. Hi, Gavin. Hi. That's where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's just all rounded out on the bottom, so that keeping the geometric shapes that Jeffrey really loves for some reason. Right. Jesus. 324. 39 minutes. Really need to. Wow, this is exciting. This layer is nuts. This has got to be the most detailed one on the tower. Sure. Oh no, it looks like it's gonna be covered up pretty bad right there. That's too bad. Wow, this is was a beast. Seems like a translucent on the bottom. Something like that. It's about there. Chunky layer. I think that's where it's supposed to be. Is this supposed to look like a fist? It kind of looks like a fist. Huh. Looks like a hand gripping the thing, swinging it around. That was so good. I'm just gonna see. I'm seeing that it was designed to fit around just this giant freaking wings. Oh, got some revenge with this cloth though. That's funny. Everyone's not just gonna take that. I'm just gonna fit. It's a little annoying how many of these are like redrawn in a way that makes them not quite fit on. Okay, this one looks easy though, right? Well, this one's all redrawn too. It's with Tiss's signature aliasing. I think that's where it goes. Oh, wait. Hold on. That actually fits the best of all of them. Thank you, Tiss's real now. Even though you don't watch his videos anymore. Well, I guess you never really did, but even though you don't comment on them anymore. Let's see what 423 did with this. Uh, yeah, it fits pretty snug. I think. Okay, now the big reveal. Wait, sorry. Okay, big reveal for reading. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, that is a mess. Whew. Oh, wow, that is. Sheesh. I forgot how much of a mess this is going to look in the end. This is kind of absurd. Wow. It's way more bonkers than I expected. Okay. Well, I have my work cut out for me as I try to outline this. Wow. Okay. Definitely needs some polishing. A couple areas. Okay, I was looking at the wings on his. I didn't notice that there was this giant thing sticking up, covering whatever sucker ends up above. Oh my gosh, even the curtain here is just like falling around it. That's fun that Avery like specifically designed it to like literally interact with the layer beneath it. Wow. Okay. Let's take this one at a time. Again. So that fits together nicely. That also fits together nicely. See, this one has some issues with it. Works there, but then it covers up this ceiling. Obviously should not. So let's just give it a quick cut here. There we go. I would also like it to go. Oh no, there are two different wings here. Oh, they're literally two different wings. Okay, I'm gonna say. Oh, I don't know. I want to say Flora goes on top because this already has these giant swinging balls and it doesn't really need wings as well. Flora already has a wing up here, although it's covered by a couple different things. Maybe I can try this. First up, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut the wing onto a different layer. If I just throw that on bottom, do it all. Well, if I paste it here, then that about make way for the fire. I was thinking the fire here might look kind of bad when it's on top of this like turquoise, pretty whatever. Like it might look weird to have this like glowing red fire on top of this pink thing. Yeah, I don't like that. It's just like stabbing into everything going on there. I'm gonna have to put them on bottom. That should be fine. I mean, this layer still gets a lot of focus, and the wings are like one of the biggest parts of the entire merge of this opponent. So it should be expected that it would end up going behind a few things. You can just put this wing all the way at the bottom, I'm guessing. Yeah, this one was specifically designed to not be covering the group. So she's there. This one is specifically designed to cover everything up, apparently. Um, is it? Oh my gosh. Did you see this? It's not not only is it covering the layer above it, but it's covering the layer above the layer above it. Wait, no. Look at this wing. It's covering three layers. I get the feeling that Kiss didn't really plan that out. I wanted to have the wings all the way visible because they do look kind of cool, but I mean, it just covers so much. I can I can try it. If I put that there, then it's not awful. Like, I think I'm just gonna have it be behind because with all the stuff that is still covering it, you can't even really tell where it's like what it's supposed to be exactly. Just kind of like after what is this thing? Where's it coming? This is crazy. It looks like it's a part of this layer. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in back. I think Tis has gotten more than enough space covering up some of the other layers here. And that leaves just the bottom, which of course fits just fine. So I covered up all of it. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, not gonna lie, looking at Tiss's layer, I kind of thought the wings were more out to the side. I didn't realize just how much they would be covering. Okay. Well, at least everybody kept theirs properly sized, so I don't have to resize anybody's layers. Let's go for the outline now. This is gonna be tricky because I have to draw outlines around all the solid stuff, but not around any of the like glow effects and stuff. Mm, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it layer by layer again. Let's get rid of these unnecessary layers. Two feet. Should keep track of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd like to be able to. Hi. Just hang out there. I'd like to be able to use a layer style to do this rather than drawing the outline myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take each layer and just erase everything that isn't going to get an outline. That way I'll be able to just have duplicates of everything without the effects, and then I can combine them into one layer, then put the layer style on. I love editing other people's art. This is a pretty tricky one to work with, isn't it? Okay. Why did I do this to myself? I've made an error. I just did that to the original layer and not a duplicate. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is put this all in a group. So, something. I'm just into my recap playlist. They still haven't finished. Now this time, what was I last? I can skip DK space for this one. Oh, I think I'm gonna just doubloons. I can call this stuff visible for now. Then just hide it. Okay. This is actually a lot easier, just putting it like this. Yeah, this is a better way to do it than erasing all the glow in there. Did I nick that? Oh, barely dodged it. Very cool. Just like that. This. Yep. Pretty interesting that Samuel has kept coming back to this project, being like, "Can I please do one?" And then he never does. Like, I really thought he was going to do it this last time. I really thought it was going to be it, but once again, he has not been online in like a couple days. Just give me a day, and I was going to give him a day. I was totally fine, but then never ended up seeing it. Oh well. Ba-da-ba-da-ba. Okay, this looks fine as is, unless it has some glow sticking out. It doesn't. Beautiful. Mm, this is mostly good. Just need to get rid of this smell thing. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for the outline color yet. Probably just going to start. Oh boy. Probably just going to start with like. With base Adora outline and see if that just looks fine as is. If not, I may end up literally doing a different color for every layer. That would surely look janky. Alright, what a miss. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this makes sense though. Bez has a lot of glow. Oh, I forgot this bit down here. You don't have a funny business going on. Awesome. You are nothing but funny business. No glow though. That's nice. Well, looks like this ball actually already has an outline. Kind of. That's interesting. That's cool. Yeah, I don't want to give that an outline. So this will probably have an outline. Yeah, I guess this wing will have an outline, but it'll be mostly obscured by the fire anyways. So blue coats. That'll be fine. And you look pure. Good. You are. I was gonna say you're surprisingly pure relative to all the shenanigans you've been pulling. You have stray pixels. Several of them. Yuck. Surely you're pure. Are. So I can do all this. Hmm, kind of fun. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that it would mostly just be the three projectile layers. It's good from that depleted is the has the one layer that has effects that aren't projectiles. Okay, so I can have this on for now. Now, layer style with a basic outline. Hey, not bad. Mm, okay, but I do actually need to compare the outline. Oh, that's so good. Let me do it. Okay, looks like it can actually be a little thicker, which is surprising because I thought it looked thin. Only a little thicker though. Or I thought it looked too thin. So this should be a bit thicker. Maybe just 9 pixels. Yeah, that looks about right. Yeah, okay. So okay, so that works. I think it definitely is a bit ugly. So I think I'm just gonna do this. Okay, that is the single one. So I'll just start experimenting with outline colors. This was the question. Hmm, I'm gonna select this. Okay, here is what I'm going to do. Hmm, well, wait, first I can just try making it this color. And yeah, it's not bad. I do want to change it for some layers though. So, okay, I'll stick with that. And then what I'm gonna do is, oof. Okay, I'll do an older one. You're black, and 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 you could be white because I like you, but you're black, and you're black, and you're black, and I lied to you. You're black too. Okay. Oh, look at that! You can see all the gaps in between the layers. That's kind of fun. That's fine. That shouldn't be too noticeable in the final merge. Honestly, there are less gaps than I expected. Somehow I was putting them together. Okay, so now I can merge all these together, which lets me select just the outline. So I'll go ahead and copy and paste to a new layer. Just the outline here. Which will let me edit the outline as I please. Just need to get references for every single Adora skin so that I can make sure I'm using the right outline color. Okay, it's gonna take a minute. I don't know. I honestly feel like the outline is too thick. I guess it's probably fine. Kind of needs a bit of a thicker outline to make everything kind of fit together a bit more. Use this one. So just a black outline. Curious. And then so it's based on the level 20. Cynic is based on level 20. That's interesting. Seems like most people most people used either level 20 or True Sun God for their things. I guess that makes sense though. Those are like the most interesting looking ones. Now, okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need Fate in the pop skins. Speaking of skins from other games, I think it was Sam from Ninja Kiwi, replied to my email that I sent to support asking for the full res of the Battles 2 skins, and they said that they wouldn't share it, and I'm a little upset. Yeah, let me pull up that email. Still have it here somewhere. Sam from Ninja Kiwi. Yeah. Hi there. Thanks for your email. Unfortunately, we are unable to share the original files. Very sorry about that. Regards, Sam, Ninja Kiwi. Enough. Too bad, though. Flora. And then I just need Fate Weaver. Looks to be based on, I don't know which level. I'll just say level 1 because that's convenient. Sam from Ninja Kiwi Europe wouldn't let me have the Jericho files. This is most upsetting. Why are there two snakes? Successfully been all the way to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing? So from BG601, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missing Valkyrie. Because the Discord has that weird delay when you try to copy images now. So I tried pasting the image before it had actually copied. Yeah, out of the way. Out. Ooh, those little circle things don't actually get outlines. Good to know. Yes, very good to know. Yep. Those ones are fine. Let's organize this. Top to bottom. It is here. Fate and Flora and Valkyrie. Joan. Snake. Okay, what in the world? Why do you have like 7 different outline colors? Okay, you're just gonna go over here on your own because apparently I'm gonna need a whole bunch of colors from you. What a meme. Even the outlines are weird. Okay. I already have the base door outline there. So this weird purple color for this. Should I do it like this? I usually end up doing it kind of like this. That should be fine. No, I think it makes more sense to do it like this. No, I think it looks better like this. And that needs to respect the outline of. That's really awkward. It's really awkward trying to find like the tiny little bit of that outline that would belong to the other layer. Okay. How about does it? No, Fate Weaver. I'm just kind of diagonally this, that'll be fine. This little bit here shouldn't be too noticeable. Well, no, it probably will be pretty noticeable. Oh well. These wings are hogging up the outline like crazy. That's pretty funny. Sonic Blaster? I listen to this. Okay. Looks quite a bit nicer there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that would go under my layer. Like right here. And let's do out of outlines. This. So, is that everything for the wings? Yes, I think. Is this just the normal? No, it's slightly different. It doesn't matter because it looks like Valkyrie literally does not have any outline. Sorry, Gallium. Wait, there's a bit that sticks up here. Wait, this needs to be fixed immediately. Oh, I can't believe I almost missed that. I can't believe I almost missed that. Um, yeah, I can just cut this out. Can't believe I almost missed that. I wonder if Gallium has been seeing it this entire time and being like, please, please. Don't worry, Gallium. I noticed. Don't usually spend this much time like directly talking to viewers. This is interesting. 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 Yeah, that works. The biggest fan of that, but I think it's okay. Is that thing supposed to be sticking up more? No, I'm gonna allow it. Valkyrie is sticking up a bunch, so I'll let this stick up a little bit. Boy, do I feel lucky. I got taking the top layer, I got to dodge all the drama down here. No, actually I think that looks worse. It just kind of melts in with what's in yellow. There probably aren't any other moving issues. Oh, yeah. Something interesting has going on this quarter. Zero messages? Okay. Select this again. Next, I want this. Which outline color am I going to take for this? No, just grab it from the middle somewhere. I've never noticed a tower that has a gradient in the outline. That's pretty interesting. Simple as that. Simple as that. Shira. Oh, wait, I don't have to mess with the weird snake colors because of Tis the hero covering up every single edge of Snake. Thank you, Tis is real now. Oh, then the bottom layer, that's just going to be the base door color. It's like it all comes full circle. Okay, so I think that's it then. Should just about do it. That that is the 8 merger collab. I see an error. Can fix it real quick. Yeah, I kind of want to just like cover that up. So it's kind of dumb. I think I am gonna do that. Yeah, it's a little goofy how it is, but I think it just looks like this merge just getting too ugly. It's kind of bothering me that Void and Fate specifically have dark outlines while everything else has a pretty light outline. I should just try doing the same thing over here. Just see if it works. So it might look better this way, maybe. I don't know, the dark outline is kind of distracting. I kind of prefer it this way. But just look kind of weird. Stink. So I will give them options. I think that's okay. Yeah. Oh, I just remembered. I was thinking I would extend the glow of the effects onto other layers. Because since it's the where's the this if you look, Burn Exclusion Zone has very strong glow like all over it. And I do kind of want to keep that effect here. So see all the we can see all of those yellow splashes. I think it would look pretty cool to keep that up. Yeah, I'll give that a shot. So if I just kind of select this entire thing, should hide this. It's a little hard to tell, but it looks like DJ just kind of gave this a white glow. So I'm gonna do this by the way. Add a little bit of white glow here. Add a little bit of white glow in here. think I like it. I do kind of feel like maybe it's probably fine. Want to make things tie together just a little bit better. Um, I tried to have pretty strong white glow coming from my layers, so that should show down here. Like that. And I can also extend to this. This version. Okay, I feel like what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to make it. I want to make it so that the layers aren't like changed too much, so it's not too noticeable. But then, if I'm specifically doing it in a way that's not noticeable, then like, okay, why am I doing it? I feel like I need to sort of pick a lane here. Either make it make the glow like yes, there is glow. You can see it shining on the other layers, or have there be no glow. And I think I want glow. So mostly we need to glow around the fire down here. We'll pick this orange color for that. No, I mean, let's just make it visible. Make it visible or don't bother. Darker orange. Hopefully that's not too bad. I'm definitely worried about covering up people's layers a bit too much. You kind of add a bit of orange as well. Hopefully the leaves don't catch on fire there. Not here. Or will we? That actually looks pretty ugly having orange glow on top of that green. Let's maybe just a little bit. Okay, you will be gotten too late. I'm gonna finish up with the fire glow before I get back to white stuff. Stuff. Demi orange. Kind of a bit of orange too. Is everybody outlined there? Yes. Looks like I'll just say yes. I do see outline, or not outline, highlights. I do see highlights everywhere. I ever want to change any of the highlights to like orange or anything? Probably not. These two just have white glow, and there isn't really enough glow around here to be, or enough highlights around here to bother making anything a different color. I think I'm gonna try. No, that kind of just looks worse. Because that thing is already red. Yellow glow? Wait, that's the strap. Glow looks better if I just pick a good color for it. Of course. So we need yellow glue here too. Yeah, and that genuinely kind of looks better. I think the wing back here could maybe use a little bit of control the fire. Maybe yellow from fire. Just a bit of it. And yeah, now I'm gonna do the rest of the white glue because I'm seeing more spots. So this layer is actually quite close to this. I want to see a comparison with and without the white glow. Actually, that in a second. Or the glow in general, not just the white glow. Mm. Well, I sure am taking my time with this, huh? This is fine. There's Flora. Barely see her there. Let's just have some more white glow here. You're just so close to that. You barely have one thing at all. Being more liberal with the glue. I'm actually gonna use it a bit down here. So it is kind of blocked by the barrel of the gun. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. I need to eat. Ugh. This is not good for my health. Yeah, I think that's about it then. So I'm gonna do that. Ooh, look how rainbowy that rainbow is. I want to do a public comparison and just see how much it's actually factoring everything. I just that's awkward. Wait, no, that's perfect. It's like before and after. This is just all the layers stuck together, and this is my edits. And it just looks the same. Yeah. Pretend this is like the coolest thing you've ever seen. Okay, thank you. Okay, that's it. It's finally done. I get to share it with everyone. Woohoo! Okay, but there's one more thing I must do. To name this file. Hmm, I got a fun idea from DJ for this one. Uh, well, fun might be an exaggeration. It's might be kind of annoying. Okay. What? So I'm gonna put all the layers in here. Here, I heard you nowhere. We have snacks. It changes everything. Changes everything. Ah. Just small nose. It's nuts that Dollar made a sketch for his lair. He really went all out. How long have we been recording? An hour and a half. I've spent way too long in this. Didn't I start doing this at like? I think I've genuinely spent an hour sitting here working on this, which is crazy. I could have made 3 merges in this this amount of time. I love feet. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting. Dumbass one. Okay. Anyways, just gonna save the file here. How long can file names be? Which sort of names here? Oh my gosh. 2025 11 10 Bez Adora. No, those are dashes. Kim. And I think the other ones are scores. Come on. Yes. And I think that's all lowercase. Okay. Next, I need Laura. Laura 23 moments. Oh, I get it. It's a lowercase m. Um, Now drop and give me 20 pronouns.png. Sure. We got Jones, Snake, Shira. Number 7 student watches Adora and get and get snaked. Number 7 student watches dot underscore Adora dot underscore and underscore gets underscores. Wait, snaked. Would love to know what this is a reference to. So confused. And Adara. Oh, like Adora. Get it. Uh, duh. Uh, uh, uh. And last and probably least, I underscore love underscore feet. It is a valid file name. Good. Okay. Wow. Okay. Thank you for watching.